Live from Charlotte, North Carolina, I am Zane the Bearded One, your host with the most, the bearded man with this passion for speed and chaos. It's Outlaw Nation, live from, where are we at tonight? New Hampshire, that's right. Let's kick this show off right, shall we? Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing tonight? It's Outlaw Nation after a week off for the Super Bowl. It seems Outlaw wanted to watch the Super Bowl and not have to worry about racing. I don't blame them one bit. We're back here with Outlaw Nation live from my house in North Carolina. But we'll be racing at virtual New Hampshire Motor Speedway, so get the crab legs and the lobsters ready because we're going to go racing at New Hampshire. It's going to be a very interesting race. After not last week's, but 2 weeks ago, we saw Bulldog finally get a win in the Outlaw Nation at Michigan for the Dennis Selby Memorial Race. Like we said in the race, he learned lessons he got from his father to move Smoke out of the way to put himself only 6 points back from the championship run. He's still sitting second in the points, with Smoke leading the championship race with 185 points. Bulldog with 179. Sitting in third is the road course ringer, Beast of Asgard, with 163. Sitting in fourth is Chiza, driving that Levine Family Racing. I think is he running the pizza scheme today? I wonder. I really want some pizza now. Too Fast for You is sitting in fifth with the 147 points. And that's going to round out our top five in the championship points. And things are really starting to come to a head here. We have 3 races left, with tonight included. And Chad is talking about, hey, you're not on Twitch because we're doing Outlaw Nation here on YouTube, on the Outlaw Nation YouTube channel. So please tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your grandma to come watch some racing. How you guys doing? I'm bundled up because it is cold in Charlotte. It snowed today, and my Texas blood cannot deal with snow. But let's see if we can't get some words from the drivers themselves. Let's see if we can't talk to some of them real quick here, as we're live here from virtual not North Carolina, but New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Let's see if we can't talk to last week's race winner. Bulldog, you still qualifying? You got a moment to chat?
No, just got finished qualifying. We're in the lobby right now.
Awesome. So perfect timing for me to go live with the show. Bulldog, you won 2 weeks ago at Michigan for the your father's memorial race. You got your first win of the season. You tasted the sweet taste of victory. You're sitting 6 points out of the championship lead from behind Smoke with 179 points to his 185. How you feeling going into tonight at New Hampshire?
Honestly, not too very good. We ended up qualifying second, but don't know how this car is going to do. Ain't worked on it much this week with all the qualifiers going on and whatnot. We're just going to give her all she's got and hope she does good.
It's going to give them all she's got, and hopefully that the car runs good. Who's sitting on pole tonight, if you don't mind me asking? Who's on your inside?
Smoke fan.
Of course. Why did I have to ask?
And if you wouldn't have guessed, the car is junk for him.
Of course, the car is always junk. We're actually going to talk to him in a little bit, but I'm going to let you get in your car, get ready. I assume Smoke will be hosting the lobby, so I'll be looking for an invite from him. But let's see if we can't get the man, the points leader, the pole sitter. He's got 2 wins on the season, 6 stage wins, and 6 top 5s so far for this season. Smoke fan, you got a copy? I don't think Smoke wants to talk to me tonight.
I'm here, bud.
There he is. He's already in the car. We hear the static from the radios. So, Smoke, you're sitting on pole tonight. First question, how's the car?
Oh, man, you already know my answer.
She's junk, of course. We're just going to get you a t-shirt that says she's junk.
Yeah, man, I really think after 5 laps, I'll be going straight backwards.
Well, let's talk about that real quick. 2 weeks ago, Bulldog moved you out of the way for the win at Michigan. He's starting on your outside. You got a little something for him, a little bit of retribution, or are you going to kind of wait a little longer on that?
I got to catch him first.
Oh, he's got to catch him first. And I also hear a rumor going down the garage that you got the man, the myth, the legend, Dagger, there with you tonight.
Yeah, he came up this weekend. This is actually his second time here. He ran Las Vegas with us. But, yeah, he's sitting right here next to me.
Oh, can Dagger hear me right now?
Yeah, he can hear you.
Dagger!
What's up, buddy?
Hey, man, so I heard you took a trip to Smokesman's house to race a race tonight.
Made the trip. Might as well make it interesting. Race side by side. Make it a little battle.
Are you going to knock the control out of his hands if you're running second, he's first?
I thought about wrapping my foot around his wheel cord, but I think I'll let him slide tonight.
Where are you starting tonight?
6th, and it's going to be a long race.
There you go. 150 laps if you didn't know here at New Hampshire. He's going to be starting 6th. He's going to be racing side by side with Smoke Fan at his house. We might hear a couple of arguments if he pulls that wheel cord out, but I'll let you get back in your seat, man. Get ready. And good luck to you tonight.
Thank you, buddy.
Not a problem. Smoke, I assume you're the host for tonight?
Yeah, man, we're sitting here paused waiting on you.
All right. I see the invite right there. Let me go ahead and get this invite started, and we'll go racing at New Hampshire. Let's see here. Give me 2 seconds before you start this race, Smoke. I'd like to take a look at the list of drivers we have. All right, let's take a look. Perfect. 2 seconds, Smoke. Don't start that race yet. Two more seconds, buddy. Apologize here. This is what we call not being prepared, because you got to take a screenshot of the running order so you know what numbers are what. There we go. And all right, you can go ahead and start that, Smoke, whenever you're ready. You can roll that beautiful bean footage, Smoke. All right, so as we're waiting for them to start the countdown timer, we got Bulldog in the chat. We got Mr. Aaron sitting here as well, talking about it's just a little snow. You shouldn't be scared about it. We got Evil OGR 48 Raisin saying good luck to everybody tonight. And you know what? Tonight, let's talk about that. Who do you guys got your money on? If you're betting people 150 laps, stages, we're racing at New Hampshire, who would you put your money on as the winner tonight? I'm in there, Smoke, whenever you're ready. So we're waiting on them still to start the timer. There we go. Countdown timer has started. Less than 30 seconds before we hit the track. And I got to say, I'm really excited. We took a week off. I got to hang out. Bulldog, of course, Bulldog. I feel like it's Mama Bulldog favoritism. But you know what? Her baby boy won last week or 2 weeks ago at Michigan. And here we are getting ready to go racing again. And he's got a good chance to pull off another win. There we go. And I got my in-car view. We'll be watching Bulldog on my phone, so I know lap counts, because it's the hardest part about the job is not knowing when the lap counts start. But it's going to be an interesting race here as we got Bulldog, Smoke, Beast of Asgard, Too Fast for You sitting here 1, 2, 3, 4. It's Jason is going to be 5th. Dagger will be 6th. Venom Racing will be driving the 48, called Venom Racing a few weeks ago, if you don't remember. He'll be starting 7th. 8th will be Trans Am. 9th will be Galen in the 13 car. Cheesa will be starting 10th. 11th will be Evil. And then 12th will be Hangman in the 24 car. And we're getting set up here. Remember, these guys will be doing a lap of pace around the track. And then we'll go green. So the action... See, look at that. Evil's saying Cheesa. Evil's going with Cheesa tonight. Evil's starting 11th. He's hanging out in the chat and racing at the same time, doing double duty. So I don't know if there's a rule against driving and chatting at the same time or driving and texting, but he's going to be giving us the insight from his perspective on the... Are we green? No, they're doing pacing. They're pacing here. So it looks like Smoke has... Oh, we are green. No, we're not. I lied. Smoke has option to take the outside here, starting the race, with Bulldog going to be starting to the inside, but Smoke Fan is our pole sitter here tonight. These guys are going to get ready to go 150 laps at New Hampshire. And I want some lobsters, so whoever wins better share that lobster with me. And it would help if I actually get set up here. Boop, there we go. As they come off of turn 4 for the final time, green flag is in the air, and we are racing Outlaw Racing at New Hampshire. And Smokefan already got to a lead here. He's got Bulldog in tow in the 47, but a long way to go here. Lots of racing left to go as Bulldog and Smokefan have jumped out to a hefty lead with the 11 of Beast of Asgard in third. Single filing out all the way back behind him. No one is too wide here as the traffic is way too tight to get too wide. There we see it looks like Trans Am in the 2 car is going to swing it to the outside. He's going to get some of the outside wall as still Smokefan is holding off a hard-charging Bulldog up front. They dive it into turn 3. Here's Smokefan holding off Bulldog once again in the 47. Our winner 2 weeks ago at Michigan in the 11 car. Beast of Asgard sitting in third. The top 3 single filed out with about a 4-5 car length gap on fourth place. Let's take a look at the rear bumper cam here off the deck lid of the 14 car of Smokefan. The battle right now is heating up between second, 47 and the 11. They get to touch a little bit. They clear out as we go back into 3. Move up Beast of Asgard to second. Bulldog to third, but Bulldog isn't giving up. He's going to hard charge to the inside. Can he get around him? Can't quite close the gap. There we go. And here we are from the Toco blimp cam, watching the battle increase here for second place again. Bulldog isn't giving up. He's trying to close the gap. He's backed by 2 car lengths, now 3, going into 1. He's going to close the gap as much as he can. Can he get the roll off the corner? He can't quite close it as we come off, and it's still single filed out for the top 3 with the 42 of Dagger racing side by side at his house with Smokefan. He's in 4th, trying to catch the top 3 cars of Smokefan, Beast of Asgard, and Bulldog. Diving into turn 3 once again. Smokefan holding off the 11 Toyota Camry, a Beast of Asgard. He looks like he's got that car on rails. He's trying to close this gap, but can he quite do it as we're looking up the front end here of Beast of Asgard as we dive into turn 1. Lap 7 started of 36 laps in this first stage. Smokefan, Beast of Asgard, Bulldog, all racing it out here in the top 3. No one's close enough to put on a battle between them, as these 3 guys have now gone off into a different area code, leaving Dagger all alone by himself. But in the back, it looks like a little bit of action is starting to heat up. Let's see if we can't get our eyes on that. See here, where were they? There go the 12 car of Too Fast For You is stacking up the field back there. He's got Trans Am and the 1 car of It's Jason, the 95 of Chiza, and the 48 of Venom Racing, who is actually subbing tonight in the car for the 48 car, and he's back here racing it out. Off the rear deck lid of the 12 car as we dive into turn 1. Everyone is still single filed back out here for 5th place. It is a 2-car battle for 6 back there between the 2 and the 1. Back up to our leaders, though. Let's take a look. Smokefan still has his dominant lead. It looks like Beast of Asgard is starting to walk away from the 47 of Bulldog. Bulldog now 6 car lengths back, and he's going to look to the inside. Can he make the pass? They're side by side, door to door, coming off of turn 2. Move Beast of Asgard to first, Smokefan to second. We have a new race leader if he can hold off going through these final 2 corners. Coming through 3 and 4. Off the exit of 4. It's still the 11 car. The 14 is going to look low. Try to get a run off the corner. Can't quite close the gap. Beast of Asgard's going to lead this lap. Beast of Asgard leading the 14 of Smokefan. The 47 of Bulldog sitting in third. The 42 of Dagger trying to chase down the 47. But now Beast of Asgard is starting to stretch his legs. He's got a 2 car length gap over Smokefan in the 14. Let's see if we can't go get on board with our... Oh, where is he here? Oh, it's not one to work for us, so we'll have to do it the hard way. There we go. Watching Beast of Asgard lead this train Look at the gap he's created between him and Smoke Fan. Right now, everyone is hoping for a caution. They're waiting for the end of this stage. The 12 car of Too Fast For You is still sitting in 5th. Our top 5 will be the 11 of Beast of Asgard, the 14 of Smoke Fan, the 47 of Bulldog, the 42 of Dagger, and then rounding out that top 5 field will be the 12 of Too Fast For You, trying to close down that gap of the 42 of Dagger. And everything's single filed out up front. Beast of Asgard on rails as he comes off a turn 4 to complete this next lap. Let's bounce through the field here and see what we can find out in the action here. We're watching the 12 car of Too Fast For You. He's sitting in 5th. He's got about a 6 to 5 car length gap on 6th place of Trans Am. Trans Am has closed that gap just a little bit, but not enough. Look at Too Fast use the entire track off the exit of 2 to do everything he can to get a run on this 42 car. Lap 14 in the books, or sorry, lap 13 in the books. 14 is being started of this 36 lap stage. And take a look, here comes the 12. He's going to move 42 of Dagger back to 5th. The 12 car is going to move to 4th. Now he's working on the 47 of Bulldog. Bulldog's got a whole rear view mirror full of a Ford. That Dex Ford is looking strong as he dive bombs it to the inside. He's going to clear the 47 with ease. Off the corner, he's going to drive away, try to power off. He's creating some space. Off the rear deck lid, once again, looking back. Look at the gaggle of cars behind him as Bulldog is now sitting in 4th. He's got a hard charging 2 car, Trans Am, starting to run him down as Trans Am has moved up to 5th. We'll bounce through the field here. The 24 looking like he's having a hard time in the back here. 22 of Evils as well. Let's take a look, see what's going on through here. Here's the 2 car of Trans Am Blue. He's moved into the top 5. He's now starting to run down the leader, or the 4th place car of sorry, he's in 6. I apologize. I don't have a running order. It's a little difficult. No, he's in 4. He's in 5th. I correct myself because I'm looking at our in-car spotter. The 47 is in 4th with Trans Am Blue in 5th, starting to work him down. Smoke Van has come down pit road. He's going to give up that 2nd spot. Trans Am Blue looking for a line, trying to get as much run off the corners as he can to take the pass on the 47 of Bulldog, our winner 2 weeks ago at Michigan. It looks like Bulldog is going to dive low. He's going to let the 2 car go, but he better hold on because the 48's coming with him. The 47 and the 12 are down pit road. That's going to leave the action up to the 2 and the 48. A little bit of trickery here. A little bit of strategy. Short pitting it because they know that they can't make it the full fuel run on one, or the full stage on 1 tank of gas. So they're going to short pit it looks like, to get a couple of extra laps in the car so they can finish it off. There comes the 2 of Trans Am Blue. We're watching the 48, the 1, the 42 coming down pit road as well. Let's see if we can't find Beast of Asgard. Where is good old Beast? There's Beast coming into his pit stall right now in the 11 car. He's getting service. 4 tires and fuel. The 47 is off pit road. He's going to come right up in front of the 22. They're going to door touch just a little bit there, but they're going to keep going straight. And while this pit cycle starts to go through, let's go ahead and just do an old-fashioned cranker up as these guys are racing here at New Hampshire, and we'll pick it right back up once we know where the cycle ends. Our race leader is Chiza. He is leading this race here at New Hampshire right now. He's been the fuel mileage king all season long, and here we're watching him do it once again, as it looks like Smoke is going to come out in 4th. Too Fast For You will be 5th. Bulldog will be 6th. We're still trying to get numbers on who our 2nd and 3rd place cars are at this moment. And Bulldog's going to get his lap back off of Chiza. So put Bulldog back on the lead lap, but he's still got a whole racetrack to go to run down this leader of the 95. Here goes Trans Am looking to the inside. Chiza's going to let him go as we go into the turn number 3. Waiting to see the cycle through here. Chiza still our leader. Can he make it the distance? Can he stay up front? We have less than 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go this time by here in stage 1 at New Hampshire. Chiza doing everything he can to stay up front. He wants to win this stage. He needs the points. He's sitting 4th right now in the points battle. 3 wins on the season, 152 points to Smoke Van's 185. Beast of Asgard in 3rd, sitting with 163 points, so he's only 11 points out of the top 3. Cheese is going to let the 48 and the 1 car go by. He's just trying to cruise and hold on to the end of this stage. Lap 27 in the books. 28 has just begun. So this is lap 29. I apologize. My man is a lap back a little bit there on my in-car camera. Chiza using the strategy, the fuel mileage to his advantage. The question is, when is he going to bring this Toyota Camry down for service? Can he hold off everyone else to finish this run up front? Oh, big wreck in turn 1. The 24 car is going to collect the outside wall. Cheese is going to dodge him. Cheese is going to wreck. Cheese spins it. He's stuck on the outside wall. The 1 car coming down low as well. You hate to see it, but you know who does love to see it? The 2nd place car, as it's probably going to be Beast of Asgard back there running down the 95. We're going to wait and see what happens as things cycle through here. But Calamity in turn 1. Looks like a caution is going to come out. That's going to bring out the yellow here. Late in stage 1, a yellow flag. The 24 spins it in turn 1. That's going to catch the 95 off guard, as well as a couple of other cars. I have no idea what that just was on his screen. That was interesting. And these drivers are going to get some service here. You definitely know they're going to go down pit road, get some fuel and tires. But that's really going to throw the strategy off for Chiza. He had a dominant lead there. Now everything's going to recycle back through. While these drivers go under caution, we're going to take a quick break. Grab yourself a drink, pull up a seat, get something to eat. I'm going to sip on a Monster. We'll be back here with more Outlaw Racing from New Hampshire. Pit cycles have been completed. The drivers are back on track. We're getting ready to go green as they're double filing up on the backstretch into turn 3 at New Hampshire. Cheese is going to be on the outside. The 22 of Evil OGR is going to be on the inside. And that's going to be Evil OGR in the 22. The 42 of Dagger, the 11 of Beast of Asgard, and I can't quite tell who's sitting back there in 5th. And green flag out once again with 5 laps to go at New Hampshire. Jesus sends it in deep. They're stacking up behind them. They're 2, 3, 4 wide at some areas of the track off of 2. Jesus stretched out his lead to 3, 6, 5, 7 car lengths. 2 by 2 for second between the 22 and the 11. Beast of Asgard looks. Oh, Beast of Asgard spins it. He loops it. The 42 loops it. '42's going to get off the track. Looks like we're going to stay green from what I can see. No caution flag yet. As they're 3 wide, 2 wide back here with the battle between the 22 to 13. The 95 of Chiza hasn't slowed down yet. It looks like we're going to stay green. Oh, Smoke Fan locks him up. He's going to cause a big one down the front stretch. That's going to bring a caution out as that 14 definitely hit the inside retaining wall trying to get off the corner. The 24, he's hurt too as a hangman. Can't tell if they're going to let it race out here. No one has slowed down yet. Chiza still leading in the end of this stage. Oh, the 42 of Dagger just coming up on the track in front of Chiza there. That's going to be dangerous. The 12 of Too Fast for You is going to smack the outside wall coming off of turn 2. Right now, Dagger's got a whole lot of that Toyota Camry. He's going to let him go. He moves to the outside. Going to let that 95 pass him here. They're going to fight off the corner. Is he going to let him? No, he's going to race him. I think that's going to end the stage here. That's going to be the end of stage 1. Cheese is going to be first. Too Fast second. 13 of Galen is going to be third. The 1 car of It's Jason. And then the 48 of Venom Racing is going to round out our top 5. Stage 1 in the books. A little bit of chaos and calamity there. But it looks like the guys are going to get things situated here. Maybe make a few adjustments, as we saw a lot of guys get loose off the exit of the corners and just loop it around. Hopefully they'll tighten those cars up a little bit and we'll stay green in second stage. Stage 1 is in the books. Stage 2 is about to begin as we're green flag racing once again at New Hampshire for stage number 2. Bouncing through the field. There's the 12 of Too Fast Power to the outside as we're on board with the 95 car of Chiza. Move Chiza to second. Too Fast for You to first. He's going to try to power it down coming off the corners. Can he make the run to close the gap on the 12 car? Looking off the rear end of the 95. There goes Beast of Asgard diving it down low. The 14 in tow. The 48 with him. Oh, Cheese is going to smack the outside wall in no man's land. But everyone is following the 11 car Beast of Asgard as Beast of Asgard makes a power move to put himself up front. The 11, the 12, the 14 are our top 3. That's going to be Beast of Asgard and that 11 Toyota Camry. The 12 of Too Fast for You is now getting pressure from the 14 of Smoke Fan. He says it every week, my car is junk. He started on pole. He's sitting in third, putting the pressure on that 12. Too Fast swings way out high, coming off, going into the corner. That's going to open the door for Smoke. Moves Smoke to second. The 12 of Too Fast to third. And this is what Beast of Asgard wants to see early in this run. As lap 3 is in the books, lap 4 has just begun in this 35-lap stage of stage number 2. And we're watching off the rear deck at the action happening behind them. Everyone is single filed out. And you see the 2 different lanes starting to form. You see the 14 of Smoke Fan using the middle groove. The 12 of Too Fast for You using the bottom lane. Really trying to find out where they can get the best run up the corner and hold as much speed as they can as they try to power down the back stretch here. Smoke Fan can't close the gap. Beast of Asgard stretching his legs in the 11. And maybe the crew chief for the 14 figured something out, because we're not seeing Smoke fight the car as much as he was in that end of that last stage. He's starting to definitely reel in the 11 car. That Toyota Camry's getting bigger and bigger in his windshield. And this is what the 11's got to watch out for. That points leader, the eNASCAR Heat Pro League Season 1 champion Smoke Fan. He's now putting the pressure on that 11 car. He's 2 car lengths back, closing in within a car length. Off of turn 2, down the backstretch still. Beast of Asgard's our leader. He's got Smoke Fan in tow. The 12 of Too Fast for You, Bulldog, and the 47 is now in the top 5. The 42 of Dagger has rounded out that top 5, but he's got a lot of pressure from the 1, and it looks like, I think from what I saw there, let's see if we can't take another look with my spectacles. That's going to be the 13 of Galen. The 13 of Galen is working in tow with the 1 to try to run down Dagger in the 42, who's in 5th. Looking off the front end of the 14 car, trying to run down the 11. You can see the gap between him and Beast of Asgard. Look at Beast of Asgard diming the car as much as he can in the corner to get as much speed to maintain this gap. He's doing everything he can to get bigger or smaller and smaller in the front windshield of that 14 car. But here we go, Smoke throwing it into the corners of turn 3. The drive off of turn 4, he can't quite get the car to rotate like he needs, as he's starting to try to still run him down, but getting a little bit closer, but not enough to really make any moves. Looking back off the 14, there you see the 12 of Too Fast for You. The 47 of Bulldog, way back there behind the 12. And then way, way back, just entering turn 3 now, you see the 1 car of It's Jason rounding out the top 5. We're looking on from Bulldog's perspective, sitting in 4th. The top 3, single filed out. About 3 car lengths between them. The 11, the 14, the 12. Not a lot of battles as we're bouncing through here. Here we see the Galen in the 13 battling Trans Am in the 2. This is going to be for 7th or for 7th here between that, and move Galen to 8th, Trans Am to 7th. We're trying to run down Venom in the 48, who's in 6th. All 3 of these cars are trying to run down the 1 car of It's Jason, who's running out that top 5 spot. And now we see the 12 of Too Fast for You. He has caught Smoke Fan in the 14. These Fords are battling side by side as they go into turn 1. Move the 12 to 2nd, the 14 to 3rd, and now he's got his target set on kill for the Beast of Asgard. The 12 is going to run him down and do everything he can to catch this race leader of 11, Beast of Asgard. right now, these top 4 cars are the class of the field. They've left about a straightaway gap between 5th place of It's Jason and the 1 car. And right now, this is what they want to see, is let it be a 4-car shootout. We'll do what we have to do. We're just waiting for our moment to strike, like a cobra, sitting in the grass. Who's going to be the first one? We saw Too Fast make a power move on the 14 to put him to second. Question becomes, how much of his tires did he burn up trying to make that pass going into 3? Beast of Asgard coming off of turn 2, leading the 12. The gap between the 14 and the 12 is getting larger as we look back off of the 12 car, the rear deck lid. There you see that white car sitting there in 3rd. That's going to be Smoke Fan. Behind him is going to be the 47 of Bulldog. They're rounding out the top 4 here. And then you see just coming out of turn 4 right now, that little blob in the distance. That's going to be the 1 car of It's Jason. On board with the 12. As we see the 11 car Beast of Asgard starting to get larger in his windshield. The question becomes, how long can he keep this momentum up? How long can Beast of Asgard maintain before those tires start to give out? Before he starts to get pressure from the 12? Into turn 1, the 12 car still trying to run down our race leader, Beast of Asgard. Beast of Asgard using the high lane and coming down low off exit, getting as much momentum and speed as he can, really diamonding the corner. And hear it right there. There's the 12 coming down pit road right now. The 14 is going to come with him. The 47 is going to make a move. He's going to get in front of the 14 on pit road. But Beast of Asgard's going to stay out. "18 laps remain in stage number 2, and pit stops have just begun here at New Hampshire." And there comes Beast of Asgard bringing that Toyota Camry down pit road. There's Venom Racing in the 48. He's going to follow in tow. The 22 and the 24, they're going to make a trip down pit road. That means we need to watch the 95. Where is the 95 of Chiza? Chiza's been the strategy, the tactician, the fuel mileage master this season. He's been staying out the longest. Can he do it again? The 42 is our race leader. But really, right now, we're watching to see if Chiza's going to bring that car down pit road. But let's watch the 42 of Dagger. Dagger's leading this train. And Beast of Asgard just picked back up the race lead, it seems, as we're still having the pit cycle cycle through. Beast of Asgard's our leader. Second place is going to be Smoke Fan. Third place will be Bulldog. Fourth place will be Too Fast for You. So we saw a little bit of switch up between that green flag stop there. Completing lap 20, this time by with 35 laps in stage 2. Lap 20 complete, 21 has begun. 14 laps to go. You know, we really thought Chiza was going to stay out and really stretch it again, but it looks like the Camry team of Beast of Asgard has figured something out here as he almost two-wheels it a little bit coming through the corner. And there's a big gap between him and Smoke Fan in second, about 8 car lengths. Let's see if we can't take a look here. Here's fourth place of Too Fast for You. This is the closest battle on the track. This is going to be for third place between him and Bulldog in the 47. Looking off the front deck lid of the 12 car at the 47. This is going to be the battle for third. Bulldog getting a drive off the corner. Too Fast for You rolling it smoothly back on the throttle down the front stretch. He's closing the gap. As they go into turn 1, there goes Bulldog in front of him. Can he close the gap a little bit more? Smoke Fan's going to send it out wide. It's about to become a 3-car battle for second. And we listen to that throttle control between on the 12 car of Too Fast. Smooth off, smooth back on, all the way matted to the floor. Listen to him lift. Here he gets back on it once again. A little longer that time. Couldn't get back on it as soon as he wanted to. That's going to let Bulldog stretch his legs on him. Let's see if we can't go find Bulldog here as he's starting to run down the 14. These 3 cars, about a car length and a half, we would assume, between each other. Right now, the 14, the 47, and the 12. This is going to be your battle for second place. The closest battle in the top 5 so far tonight. Bulldog won 2 weeks ago at Michigan. He's sitting third, second in the points, 6 points back from Smoke Fan. So he knows he needs to finish in front of that Ford, that 14 Ford. He's got to be in front of him. But this Camaro can't do what he needs it to do right now. He might need a few more adjustments on pit road. I know he's talking to his crew chief, asking him what they can do to loosen it up, to help it rotate. As Too Fast For You is now looking to the inside. He's going to make the power move to the inside. Bulldog's going to try to hold on, but can't quite get back on the throttle. Move Bulldog to 4th. Too Fast For You. Oh, they touch off the exit of 4. Lap 25 in the book. Lap 26 begins. 35 laps in Stage 2. We're closely coming to an end of Stage 2 here as this battle for third is heating up. On board with the 47 of Bulldog. Look at the gap that's being created. He's back on it, trying to feather the throttle. Can't quite get the smooth acceleration that we've seen Too Fast get off the exits, and that's going to stretch his legs in that 12 Ford Mustang. Back into turn 1. Bulldog closing the gap within a car length. Got a great drive off the corner that time, staying in tow right in the tire tracks of the 12. Going into turn 3, looking real low. Can he get the pass? Can he get it to stick? He's getting the acceleration off the corner. Bulldog's going to try to drive it off, but he can't close the gap as the 12 uses that outside line momentum. Bulldog again to the inside. It's like a heavyweight fight right here. I go high, you go low. He's to his quarter panel this time. Bulldog is trying to stay with him. Too Fast has got a little bit of advantage. Bulldog braked a little early there. He's going to send it in. They're door to door, side by side as we come through 3 and 4. Too Fast is going to get the run off the high line. Once again, puts Too Fast in 3rd and Bulldog in 4th. But this is a battle right here for 3rd place. Down the backstretch. Bulldog in the tire tracks, doing everything he can to run down the 12 car. He's going to look low again. He's going to send it. Can he get it to stick this time? Can't quite get the run off the corner that 12's getting. Lap 30 in the book, 31 out of 35. 4 laps to go here in stage number 2 at New Hampshire. Bulldog didn't get the exit off of turn 2 that he needed. That's going to let Too Fast stretch his legs once again. But this is where Bulldog has been making up a lot of time right here in turn 3. He's a little higher than he has been, but he's starting to close the gap. Comes off the corner. Ooh, a little loose it looked like. That's going to let Too Fast again stretch his legs. In the 1, Bulldog hashtag sends it to his bumper. Bulldog can't quite get back on the throttle like Too Fast can. Too Fast is stretching it out again. 2, 3, 4, 5 car lengths back into turn 3. On board with the 47 stills. We're watching this battle for 3rd. Lap 32 in the books. 33 begins. 35 laps in stage 2. And Bulldog sending it every chance he can, but can't quite get the car to drive. Oh, he wobbles a little bit. Windshield wipes. Tank slaps the outside wall. And now Too Fast is drove away. He's too fast for Bulldog right now as they go into turn 1. And let's go find our race leader. Our race leader, a Beast of Asgard. As the white flag is out this time around, coming off of turn 4, he's lifting as much as he can, trying to save as much as he can without losing that position. White flag out right now. Beast of Asgard, your leader at the end of stage 2 here. He's got to hold off for 4 more corners, 2 more corners as he's down the backstretch. Beast of Asgard sends it into turn 3. He's got the lead. Well in tow. No one around him. No one home. He's holding and maintaining off of turn 4. And Beast of Asgard is going to take stage 2 at New Hampshire. Smoke Fan is going to finish second. Too Fast for You will be third. Fourth will be Bulldog. Now let's see if we can't see who our 5th place car was. And Venom Racing is going to round out the top 5 with Trans Am in 6th. So stage number 2 went to Beast of Asgard in the 11 Toyota Camry FedEx Express machine. Now we get ready for stage 3, the final stage. We'll see more green flag pit stops this time. Maybe a little bit of cautions. We saw a little bit of chaotic moments in stage 1. Stage 2 was a little bit more smooth, but nobody had anything for this FedEx machine. The question becomes, what adjustments do you make on pit road to run down this 11 car? We'll have about 76 laps in stage 3. These guys are able to make anywhere between about 20 to 25 laps on fuel. Question is, who will short pit, who will stay out? Let's see here as we get ready to go green again. Cheesa is going to be our leader. The 11, a Beast of Asgard, is going to be second. Smoke Fan will be third. And we're green flag racing. It looks like Cheesa forgot to pit there, as he's going to let them go. Off the blimp cam right now, the 11 is our leader. The 14 is in second. The 47, a Bulldog, is in third. Smoke Fan drives it in deep, but can't do much with it. Bulldog right on his bumper, giving a little bump, saying, hey man, I'm still here. Don't forget about me. There's Too Fast for You in the 12. Sitting back there in the 5th is Trans Am Blue. We haven't seen a lot of that blue deuce tonight. And there's the 48 of Venom Racing. He's in 6th place. Bulldog looks to the inside. He's going to make the pass. He's going to clear Smoke Fan. Smoke Fan's now got trouble. He's got another Ford Mustang to his inside. That's going to be the 12 of Too Fast for You. He's going to squeeze, pinch, do everything he can to slow that momentum. But Too Fast for You gets to drive off the corner. Move him to 3rd. Smoke Fan to 4th. And he better hold on, because that blue deuce of Trans Am Blue is breathing down his spoiler as they come through 1 and 2. And here we're watching Bulldog right now. He is running down our leader of Beast of Asgard in that 11 machine. He won stage 2. Now he's leading again in stage 3. It is cold in Charlotte, but it is hot on the track as action is heating up all over the place, because Bulldog has closed the gap on Beast of Asgard, less than a half a car length back as we come through the corners here. Off of turn 4 down the front stretch. Beast of Asgard is going to stretch his legs. About a car length, 2 car lengths. We go into 1. Can Bulldog send it to close the gap again? He does. Beast of Asgard's to the high side. Oh, Bulldog gets into his right rear quarter panel. Just a little bit of a nudge as we come off of turn 2 down the backstretch. They're going to single file out and keep her going straight. Again, Bulldog to the inside. side by side with Asgard. Asgard on the outside, Bulldog on the inside. Can't get the momentum to clear him. It's a drag race down the front stretch as we go into turn 1. The 47, the 11, the 11, the 47. The 47's got the lead on the inside. Can he slide jobs? Slide jobs the 11. He's going to clear him, move the 47, a Bulldog to first, the 11, a Beast of Asgard to second. Will he return the favor as we come through 3 and 4? No, he doesn't. He's going to get single file right up to his bumper. He's going to give him a little bit of a push, a little bit of a nudge. Let's see if we can't take a look here. Off the rear bumper cam of the 47. Looking at that 11 Toyota Camry as we come through 1 and 2. Right onto him as close as possible. Again, down the backstretch. Beast of Asgard's going to look to the inside as we go into turn 3. He's at his quarter panel. Is it enough to clear him? He's got the rotation. Riding with the 47. Move him to second. Beast of Asgard's going to slide job him. He's going to start stretching his legs again as we go down the front stretch into turn 1. Beast of Asgard slides it up the track. That's going to let Bulldog get the spot. Bulldog again up front. Beast of Asgard in second. These guys are changing positions back and forth, back and forth. Oh, and Smoke Fan locks him up a little bit going into 3 there. He two-wheels it, gets it safe. He's going to stay on. But take a look at the battle back there for 4th. It's a 3-car battle. Beast of Trans Am Blue is going to move to 4th. And it looks like Too Fast For You's got pressure sitting there in 5th. And that's going to be the 48 car now looking to the inside. He's going to try to move him out of the way to take that top 5 spot. But the action is heating up. It's a 3-car breakaway and a 3-car fight. A triple threat match if this was wrestling between the 47, the 11, and the 14 of Smoke Fan. You know why we're doing this? Oh no! Beast of Asgard may have just spun the 47, and the 47 may have just locked it. I can't quite tell what just happened there. Let's see if that brings out a caution, as Beast of Asgard is our race leader at this moment. But the action is hot, spicy. Lost it. He lost it, is what we're hearing from Mama Bulldog. Right now, this action is muy caliente back here in the back for 4th. Oh, this is 3rd. I apologize. As Too Fast For You's getting pressure from the 48 of Venom. That blue deuce of Trans Am Blue is working to the outside. No one seems to want to give an inch. But here comes Bulldog powering around again. He's shown back up. He's putting pressure on that blue deuce. Bulldog looking to the inside of the 2-car. Can't quite clear Trans Am. Trans Am's going to get a little loose off the exit. He might have had some help from the 47. Really hard to tell. Let's see if we can't go catch this action right here in front of him. See if we can't go get on board. I want to go get on board with Venom, the 48 car. Here we are, right here. Looking up the rear deck lid at the action, heating up back there for 4th, or for 5th. Trans Am Blue has started to make a little bit of a headway. Some gaps on the 47. Now trying to close the gap on the 48. The 48 looking to the outside, or looking to the inside. The 2-car looking to his outside. Can't quite make the run to close it. Again, Trans Am Blue a little loose off exit. That's going to be scary for the drivers behind him, but that's also an opportunity for them. Into turn 1. Trans Am Blue sends it in deep. He's got the 47 of Bulldog behind him, and the 1 car of It's Jason waiting until... Oh, It's Jason gets sideways. He's going to lock it up. Is he going to save it? Oh, no, he smacks the outside wall. You hate to see it, but it looks like he's going to try to keep it off the track so these guys can keep going green. Looks like Venom's coming down pit road. Oh, no, Venom locks it up again. He spins it. "68 laps to go in this race, and things are starting to get spicy all over the track. You're seeing guys get loose, slideways and sideways as they're trying to battle for position here. Right now, The second place car of Smoke Band's got a lot of pressure from the 12. The 12 of Too Fast For You is going to look to the outside as we dive into turn 1. He's going to easily pass Smoke Fan on the outside. He's going to close the door, slam it shut like a thunderstorm on a Saturday night. Move Smoke Fan to third, Too Fast For You to second. But back in his rearview mirror, he's got the blue deuce of Trans Am Blue breathing down the tailpipes of Smoke Fan. And as this action's heating up, let's do an old-fashioned crank it up here as these laps start to wind down. The laps are winding down here at New Hampshire, and Beast of Asgard is still our race leader with a dominant race lead with Too Fast For You in tow, about a corner, half a corner, I would say, half a straightaway away from that 11 Toyota Camry and that Ford 12 Mustang. And we're probably going to see green flag pit stop start up here in the next few moments. We know there goes the 12 car. We see him coming down pit road right now. We saw him in the distance. Lap 100 is being completed this time by, we'll have less than 49 laps to go here at New Hampshire. And everyone is trying to chase the road course ringer, our winner at the Glen, the 11 car. And Beast of Asgard's got a piece right here. He's got a hot rod that no one else can seem to touch. Looks like the only two that have stayed out at this moment is the 47, the 11, right now. You know these two are going to have to come down pit road very soon. Get 4 fresh Goodyears, a full tank of Sunoco virtual race fuel. Only time will tell when their pit crew and their crew chiefs will tell them to make that hard left-hand turn down pit road and make that slow, painful crawl down pit road. This is when you wish you could be a fly on the wall right now, listening to the communications between the driver and crew chief. How much longer? How's the car feeling? How's that tire wear going? And from what we're hearing right now, it sounds like that the 47 of Bulldog is having a rough time with his tires, burning them up. Same with the 11 from what we're hearing as well. Burning that right rear out as quickly as possible, trying to maintain momentum without blowing a tire. They're trying to stretch this game out. They're doing what they can to stay out up front and run as long as they can, but they got to worry. Those guys with fresher tires behind them, they're running faster. They can run them down after a while. As we see Beast of Asgard get way outside the groove in turn 2 as he's down backstretch once again. And Beast of Asgard's got a dominant lead right now. He's got about a straightaway and a half lead on second place of I spaced on the same Bulldog. That's right. And here comes the 11 car down pit road this time by. He's going to make the long drive down pit road. And it looks like Bulldog's going to stay out a little bit longer here as he's going to become our race leader. The question becomes, when does he give up the race lead? Oh, the 14 loops it around the front stretch. That's going to hurt Beast of Asgard here. That strategy might have just gone out the window. They race back to the line. We'll wait to see if the caution comes out. The 47 bringing it down pit road. He's going to give up the lead. Beast of Asgard's coming off pit road right now. We're waiting for everything to cycle out here so we can see who our leader is from our in-car perspective, since we don't have a tool that can tell us who's in the lead while we're spectating. We'll have to wait and see. We'll just go on board with the 11 car for right now. Listen to how he drives this car down the backstretch, going into turn 3. Just listen a little bit. Oh. Something just happened. I think I got disconnected, or somebody lagged really hard. Yep. We'll be right back with a few moments here. Looks like I got disconnected from the race lobby. Sometimes that happens with virtual racing. Let's find... Now I gotta jump back into the lobbies on my PlayStation here. Find good old Smoke Fan. So that was rough and never fun. Had to jump on my PlayStation, and we had to go back to the lobbies to find the PlayStation lobby. But what a race so far. Beast of Asgard's been dominant. We're getting loaded back into the PlayStation lobby here so we can watch the end of this race. Sometimes that can happen when you're virtual sim racing. Internet connection is a thing. We're back into the race here. Let's take a look. Beast of Asgard is our race leader. Let's get our camera on Beast of Asgard once again. And also, don't judge me for not qualifying for the Pro League on my PlayStation, guys. I'm sorry, okay? These guys, all these drivers have been busting their hump over the past weeks, trying to get qualified to be drafted for Season 2 of the eNASCAR Heat Pro League. And here you're seeing some of the top drivers on PlayStation. Beast of Asgard himself, a top 50 contender last year for the draft. Didn't get drafted, but here he's showing why he should be drafted, putting on a clinic at New Hampshire. Trying to take a look. Trans Am Blue is going to be in 3rd. Venom Racing has moved up to 4th. Bulldog to 5th. It's Jason is 6th. Dagger 7th. I can't get an eye on who is 2nd right now. So we'll have to wait and see if anyone comes and battles for the lead. Because right now, it is just the Beast of Asgard show. Question becomes is how many guys built a fuel mileage gear here? How many guys are running tractor gears, mule gears to save that fuel in this last stint? I'm going to take a shot in the dark, and I'm going to say the 12 car. This 12 car might be our second place car at the moment. I could be wrong, but I think Too Fast for You, he's been dominant and strong most of the night. He might be left. He might be our second place car. We'll have to wait and see how things shake out, but I'm putting my money on this 12 being our second place car at the moment. The 22 of Evil OGR Kurt is not for race position. That blue deuce of Trans Am Blue is sitting in third. Let's take a look and see where Trans Am Blue is on the track. There's Trans Am going into 3 right now. So definitely I'm going to put my money back on the 12 car being in second place, trying to run down Beast of Asgard. He's going to need a caution or some kind of miracle to close this gap. There's a lot of racetrack between him and the 11. But let's talk about Venom Racing for a little bit. Venom Racing, in his first time here, watching him race here with the Outlaw Nation guys, and I got to say, he's running in the top 5, sitting in 4th. The guy runs a great league over there at Venom Racing, and he's really putting on a good show here tonight, running in the top 5, sitting in 4th behind Blue Trans Am Blue, and in front of Bulldog rounding out that top 5. But really, Beast of Asgard, does anybody have anything for this 11 Toyota Camry? Is there something that I don't know that he's been working on? Can I get this set up from you after the race? Because this car has been a hot rod and a rocket ship all night long. No one's been able to touch him as this race has gone on. And I was really putting my money on Chiza. A lot of guys didn't know this, but I thought Chiza had the strategy down, but it looks like he is blowing a virtual motor, and he's going to be out for the rest of the race as that car was taken back behind the wall and now being loaded up on the hauler. Chiza's going to go home early. Rough to see that happen to him. Beast is a beast, says Mama Bulldog. And he is a beast. He was our winner at Watkins Glen, the road course ringer, the virtual Boris said, and here he is tonight at New Hampshire cleaning up. 117 in the books, 118 started of 150. Right now, no one's got anything for the beast. The Asgardian Prince. He could technically be Thor's cousin. We don't know. We're still having to find out from the DNA test from Odin. But he could be related to the prince. Is Thor a prince? I don't know. Thor might be a prince. I think he's a prince. He's not a king. But coming up to 30 laps to go in this race, and that 11 Toyota Camry is just walking away with it. He is on rails. The closest car to him is no one at this point. There's no one near him. The 12 of Too Fast for You is a whole straightaway away. He's going to need some luck, a prayer, a little bit of Bon Jovi magic for a caution to come out to tighten this group back up. Let's bounce through the field here a little bit and see if we can't see some action going on the track. And I think we got a good battle developing here. Let's find them. There we go. A good little battle right here for third. This is going to be between Venom, the 47 of Bulldog, the 2 of Blue Trans Am. As we come off of turn 3, turn 4, down the front stretch, it's a 3-car breakaway for the third place here. You could throw a blanket over these 3. It's a cold night in Charlotte. It will definitely keep me warm and keep these 3 guys warm as well as they're heating up the action. Bulldog loaded the apron, doing everything he can to get as much grip and turn to run these 3 down. He's going to lose a lot of time though. Venom is trying to run down Trans Am Blue in third. They're nose to tail, about a car length between each other. On board with the 48 as we look on. He's trying to run down the Blue Deuce. We look behind him. There's the 47 of Bulldog. He's close in tow. This is your battle for third. Bulldog getting a little loose off exit from what we're seeing. We didn't get to catch it on the cameras, but he is wheeling and dealing that car, trying to do everything he can to run down this 48 and 2 car. Looking back off the rear deck to the 48 at the 47. See the gap that's been created here in 4th to 5th. Back up front. Looking at the battle right here between the 2 and the 48. Look at the car length. The 48 of Venom's going to throw it into the corner. He's going to try to roll through the middle off. Can he get back on the acceleration? Off of turn 4 down the front stretch. Couldn't get back on the throttle like he wanted to. That's going to create the gap between him and Trans Am Blue. Trans Am Blue riding that middle to high line. Venom riding that low line to second lane. Trying to get as much momentum. Not as much as we're starting to see Trans Am walk away with it. It looks like Bulldog, that was sitting in 5th, is now on pit road. He's nowhere to be found because he's making his pit stop under green. And here we see Beast of Asgard passing a lap car, the 42 of Dagger. Dagger is racing today at Smoke Fan's house, out of all places. So it looks like we also lost Galen. Galen blew a virtual motor. He's going to be out for the rest of the night. He's going to be watching the end of this race from his hauler. There goes the 48 of Venom in the rear view. We see him making that pit stop right now. Green flag pit stops for the 48. The 42's on pit road. But right now, the 11 car. He is the Pied Piper, the race leader. Everyone wishes they had his setup, as he has been dominant, leading about 80% of this race here tonight. Lap 24 is in the books. Lap 125 is about to be completed again, as here comes Beast of Asgard off the corner of turn 4. No, I'm sorry. Turn 2 down the backstretch. I got a little ahead of myself there. This is going to complete lap 126. And this is going to put us on lap 127. Getting very close to that 20 laps to go mark. We still have yet to see the FedEx machine of Beast of Asgard make a pit stop. Now, granted, he might have been able to make that green flag stop while we were watching that battle for third happen. But we're going to keep our eyes on him. We're going to watch this FedEx machine. See if Beast of Asgard brings it down pit road, or if anyone's got anything that they can do to catch him. Because at this moment, if this stays green, it's Beast of Asgard's race to lose. All he's got to do is stay smooth the rest of the night, and he's going to end up in victory lane. He's going to get his 3rd win of the season. Beast of Asgard wheels it through 3 and 4. Off of 4 down the front stretch, you see the 24 of Hangman in front of him. We'll have to see if Hangman's going to race him or just let him go. 20 laps to go here at New Hampshire, and all eyes are on that 11 Toyota Camry machine. That car says FedEx Express on it. Right now, Beast of Asgard is express shipping this race lead to the end, because that's going to be lap 130 completed. Now we're on lap 131, 19 to go, and no one in tow, no one in sight, no one near the 11 car. He's working on a lap down car of the 24 of Hangman. Hangman's going to bring it down pit road. Beast of Asgard still staying out strong. No one near him. No one can touch him. You know his heart's got to be racing. His knees got to be weak and his palms have got to be sweaty. I'm really hoping he had some mom's spaghetti, because here he comes down pit road. Beast of Asgard bringing her down that long, slow, arduous drive, trying to get to his pit stall. He's going to get off the track, make his final stop of the night. Will it be enough to get his car into victory lane tonight? Now we're watching this battle between the 47 and the 2. This is going to be a battle for position, if I understand this correct, between the 2 and the 47. These guys have been racing for the top 5. Move the 2 car, the Blue Deuce, to 4th. The 47, a Bulldog, back to 5th. Bulldog going to try to power off the exit of the corner. Can he run down the Blue Deuce? Not enough. But he's also got Venom and the 48 behind him. And that driver has been hot tonight. He's been in the top 5 all night. That Ally 48 machine, can he catch these two and put himself back into the top 5? And FedEx is back off a pit. The FedEx machine is back off a pit road on the track. Beast of Asgard is going to be leading this race once again. No one near him. No one can touch him. As the laps wind down, getting closer and closer to 10 to go. We're coming to 15 to go this time. 14 to go this time. And you know, a lot of these drivers in the top 5 are hoping for a caution. They want something, anything that they can do to close and tighten this field back up to have a shot or a drag race against this 11, a Beast of Asgard. Let's do another little crank it up here and get a little loud. And a shakeup in the points. I'm being handed a note. It seems that Smoke Fan lost a cylinder in that Ford Mustang 14 machine. He is now back behind the wall on pit road. He's going to watch the rest of the race from his hauler. That is definitely going to shake up the points, as Bulldog needed to finish in front of him. And right now, that means at least he's going to finish at 5 to 6 positions in front of Smoke Fan. That's going to definitely shake up this points battle. But definitely right now, look at this battle that we have going on for the points. Smoke Fan out of it. He was leading by 6 points over Bulldog. Bulldog sitting in second at 179 points over Beast, who is sitting in third at 163. If Beast finishes this race and Bulldog finishes back in the top 5, this will definitely shake up that points. Beast has got a stage win tonight. I think Bulldog also got a stage win tonight. So these guys could definitely just slingshot themselves to 1-2 in the point standing, dropping Smoke Fan back to third. Only time will tell as the laps are winding down. Championship battle's definitely heating up. I'm telling you right now, we got 2 races to go after this race. Homestead and then Vegas. The question becomes, can Bulldog get any more positions? He just fell back to 5th, falling back behind the 48 of Venom. He needs to get as many spots as he can as these laps wind down. He's got to close the gap between him and Beast of Asgard. He needs a top 3, a top 4 if he's lucky. And that was my mouse that just fell on me. That kind of hurt. Trying to get a look at how many laps are left in the race here. Eight laps remaining in the race. 7 laps remaining in the race for Beast of Asgard. The man has been on rails. The 11 FedEx Express Toyota Camry. No one's been able to compete with them all night since stage number 2. Him and his crew has figured something out here. And right now he is showing what he's got as he's doing the same thing he did at Watkins Glen just a few weeks ago, driving with dominant force. He's a dominant force to be reckoned with, like a hurricane, coming through and moving everyone out of his way to put himself up front. No one can even sniff his coattails or his exhaust, as he's got about a straightaway and a half lead on second place. Coming up to 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go this time by for Beast of Asgard, your race leader. You hear him really rolling it through the corners, trying to save as much as he can. These laps winding down. He's got the lap traffic car of the 1 car, It's Jason, in front of him. Coming through 3 and 4. 4 laps to go, this time at the line. The lap car of It's Jason, is he going to move out of the way? He's definitely going to let him go. Coming off of turn 4 again. 3 laps to go here at New Hampshire. Beast of Asgard's got to just hold on for at least 12 more corners. That's all he's got to do. 3 more circuits, 12 more corners, and hopefully he has enough fuel in the tank to get him around here, as there's no one indeed near him to challenge him for this race lead. So it's all on him to finish it smoothly, and he'll walk away from New Hampshire with brand new virtual lobsters to eat or keep. As we got 2 laps to go left at New Hampshire, Beast of Asgard is being our leader with no one near him. Coming off of turn 4. One more time around. The flagman's got the white flag in the air, waving it. 1 to go for you, Beast of Asgard. 4 more corners. He throws it into turn 1. Rolls it through, smooth and steady like butter, doing everything he can to hold off. Off of turn 2 down the backstretch. A drag race by himself. He just has to stay smooth and consistent as he dives into turn 3. Rolling smoothly off the throttle. He won a few weeks ago at Watkins Glen, and once again, here he comes off of turn 4, and Beast of Asgard's going to win at New Hampshire Motor Speedway because nobody can touch him. Beast of Asgard dominated the entire race tonight. Put himself up front in stage 2. Nobody could touch him. Won stage 2. Stage 3 came out. He continued that same dominant force. Put himself out by almost a half a straightaway to a straightaway away from second place. I can't take a look at our finishing order because somebody's got to... There we go. And it only shows me third. Sorry, so I'm going to... yeah, so first place is going to be Beast of Asgard. Too Fast for You is going to be second. Venom Racing going to finish third. Trans Am Blue is going to be fourth. Bulldog fifth. It's Jason is going to be sixth. Seventh will be Hangman. Eighth will be Evil OGR Kurt. Ninth will be Dagger. 10th will be Smoke Van. Chiza 11th, and then Galen will be 12th. And those 3 cars at the end there all had mechanical issues and didn't finish the race. So we'll have to take a moment, catch our breath, see if we can't get a word with the man, the myth, the legend, Beast of Asgard himself, and I think we might have a chance. Let's see if we can catch him here. Beast of Asgard, you got a copy?
You got me?
Yeah, let me do something real quick. There we go. I forgot I can mute Smoke Fan because I have powers. Ha-ha! Sorry, Smoke, I love you, but you're feedback in here. Beast of Asgard, you won at Watkins Glen a few weeks ago. You come into New Hampshire tonight. You had a hot rod machine. Nobody could touch you. How does it feel to put the car back in victory lane for the 3rd time this season?
It's great. Both were by 10 seconds, and I was worried because we put so much time into the qualifiers, especially Charlotte and Bristol. But I learned something actually from Bristol, and it was a lot of just my driving style has to do with pedaling the car with the throttle, and I was able to really do that tonight and keep up with the track, and it was almost perfect. I really did. I almost found a perfect car. It was that good. It was just I could pedal it. I knew exactly what it was going to do when it was, and the tire wear was great. So really happy.
We noticed that something late in the run, talk us through the car a little bit here. How much were you actually saving the car, or were you actually just running it out the entire time? Because you did stretch it a while there in that last couple of stints, longer than everyone else. I think it was you and Bulldog who stayed out at least 3-4 laps longer than everyone else. What was your right rear tire looking like when you made that final pit stop of the night?
Oh, it was low. I was in the single digits of percent, but what mattered was throttle management is huge there, really is, and I love that style of racing, road course racing's like that. It just played into my hand tonight, and I was able to find what I needed in the setup. It was just drive it loose, but just slowly ease back in the gas if you had an egg under the pedal. You know what I mean? That was the winning strategy, and it helped today.
Well, you're a winner tonight. You're a 3rd-time winner. That might shake up the points a little bit. I know you're sitting almost, I think it was, I want to say like 16. Yeah, see, you got a better math than I do. 16 points out, so that's definitely going to shake it up. You got a stage win tonight, and you won the race. Bulldog was sitting 6 points back. He finished about 4 cars behind you, so you might have just slingshot yourself up to first place, or you could be sitting second. Going into the last 2? Go ahead. Sorry.
It's looking like we're probably all going to be close to tied.
Yeah.
Honestly. We're probably going to be between all 3 of us, and Chiza had some issues with his wheel. I feel bad for him. I mean, he did get the stage win, but I know that was what's going on with him, in case people were wondering. But yeah, it was just I've been buying my time. I've spun at Bristol when I was up front. You know, I blew a right rear at Richmond, and I always felt like I was a good short track racer, and this was my redemption to show that I was. So very happy.
You put on a clinic tonight. Is there anyone you want to thank for this victory at New Hampshire Motor Speedway tonight?
Probably Denny Hamlin, because I watched a lot of video of that guy getting around New Hampshire, and he's really good. Like, just easy on the gas, easy in, easy out. Everybody too. I mean, we practiced on the qualifiers. I probably practiced 2 weeks ago, and the fact that everybody were able to like last that whole race, you know, dealing with that, you know what I mean, getting a beat down. That's also another thing. I mean, we're good guys, dude. I mean, we're gonna win as a team, lose as a team. I just hope now what I found out here, New Hampshire, that we can bring it to Bristol and ISM for the qualifiers.
And I don't think a lot of people know this. I talk about in the broadcast last season for eNASCAR Heat Pro League, you were a top 50 qualifier. You were in that draft pool and didn't get drafted last year. This year, you look pretty dominant. You're looking really good. How much are you really focusing on that qualifiers and trying to get drafted this year?
Oh, it's quite a bit. I mean, it's one of them things where I love racing that much. So it's like the age I'm at, you know, I'm not necessarily, I didn't grow up in it. You know, I didn't get a good seater, nor did I have the money to do it. And this is the next best thing. And I just love how competitive it is. I really want to get a shot at this. I feel like we do. There's a lot of us in here. Me, Bulldog, Smoke, Chiza, all these guys, Jason, I mean, Dagger, everybody knows Dagger's fast. anybody can get in. As long as people get in from Outlaw, I'll be happy. Obviously, I do want to get in too. I'm giving it my all, point blank.
Well, you're showing that you can race like a champion. You're putting yourself into a contention with 2 races to go. You got Homestead and Vegas. Good luck to you for the rest of the season, and go celebrate with your team, man. We'll see you next week at Homestead.
All right. Thanks, James.
Not a problem. Thank you. And that was our race winner, Beast of Asgard, putting on a clinic tonight. He won the second stage. He won the race, dominated by leading almost 80% of the entire race. I don't think there was a lap he didn't lead in stage 2 and stage 3. Nobody could touch him. Tonight he's going to walk away with a 3rd-time win in the Outlaw season. Find out next week what will happen to the point shakeup. As he even said himself, it's going to be really close. We might have a 3-way tie going into Homestead. Be here next Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Outlaw Nation here on YouTube. We're going racing at Homestead. Until next time, kisses, hugs, belly rubs. I'll see you at the track.